initiating. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Hello there, everybody, and welcome back to Area 33. So since the last time we attacked Snake's base, raided his base, and we wanted some information about the AIs and whatnot. Well, I got my head back, and I got a few of his items, and I brought them over to the other area there. But I came back today to find this. You know, I found some signs. Hello, Ryan. Thanks for the interior decorating. And the book you left us. Clearly, I've underestimated your power, but we need to work together to fight the true evil in this world. Dr. Alicia was killed by some computer AIs. Now, I figured that part, that Dr. Alicia was killed, but was killed by a computer AIs, I had no idea. They are controlling us all. Yes, even you, Ryan. I know you are not a power-hungry person. The AIs are making you see this way, are making you this way. Let's meet up soon, discuss the way forward. That's interesting, and we have to defeat them once and for all of Snake, and then he gave me a strawberry goodness? How do I... Strawberry smoothie. Thank you. I mean, I'm not hungry yet, but I will casually put that in my ender chest. Now, the thing is, the more powerful I got with Thaumcraft, the less I felt controlled. That's interesting that he brings that up, because I felt like everything I was doing up to this point was being controlled by somebody, and it turns out it looks like I was right. Everything at this point, I was being controlled. So, the more I got into Thaumcraft, the more warp I acquired, and the more I learned to control my inner warp, that means the more I was able to actually resist. I was able to resist the AI's attack on me, which the AI's attack was basically trying to force me to do things. And that's why I haven't felt the control, and why my urge to kill off the rest of the players and the rest of the people has just gone away. Why it's not gone away, but like it's so slight in comparison to the urge to figure out what's going on. So I don't know what's causing that, but that definitely happened, and that's definitely good news. So let's go ahead here. Magic mirror, throw that in there. Just throw the dirt in there for now. And oh, we'll get rid of all this cobble too. Let's throw all that in the magic mirror real quick. Bring the warded glass, because it's always safe to bring that. We'll throw the potato cannon and the disposable cannons in there. And perfect. Well, the fact that he messaged me back means I should probably head over to his base and see if he's there, or wait for him to show up, because that would be more than lovely. We'll grab a portable hole, get into his base easier. I don't want to have to blow up his base again, so this time we'll just sneak by the turrets and get right to the center of the base, because we know where it is. So anyway, guys, let's head to Snake's base right now.
Right, guys, we're back at the base. We are back. Let's get in. I couldn't find anything that I needed. Unfortunately, I went out looking for stuff. Hello?
Oh, what?
What are you doing here?
Oh, my everything turned all red. Oh, well, I saw your message, and I thought I'd stop by. Don't worry, the portal won't affect your house at all. I came through it, so you don't have to worry about that.
Okay.
Yeah, so I came through, and there we go, just grab that. So yeah, I came to talk. I saw your message, and it still confuses me. I still have questions. Okay.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, like I said, I've patched up the damage that you left.
Okay.
I know that my turrets are there for defense, and I'm sorry that they attacked you, but
no,
yeah,
we
weren't sure at the time. We weren't sure. But yeah, go on then. What are your questions? You hit me with your questions, and I will do my best to answer.
These AIs, where did they come from, and why have I never heard of them till like recently?
Well, I don't know. I mean, Dr. Alicia, I think, was in charge. As far as I understand it, we are in some kind of experiment. This is what has become apparent to me and to Jimmy and to Tyser, I think, over the last few weeks. We've become very clear that we're in some kind of experiment. And then Dr. Alicia, in the previous lives that we've been leading, Dr. Alicia has been in control of these experiments. But something has happened to Dr. Alicia. She actually gave me and Jimmy a lot of our equipment back. She gave me the helmet, the leggings, and the jetpack that I've got on.
Okay.
She gave them back from our previous experiments.
Okay.
So I think she was feeling remorse, and clearly something has come and taken her and killed her. She's dead.
Yeah, I
figured
figured out. I went to the crash site. I went to the crash site.
You've been to the crash site. Well, if you follow me, if you come down here.
Okay.
If this hello magic work, please. There we go. If you follow me in here. This here is actually Dr. Alicia's life force. She's there. She's in that tank.
That's all that's left of her. Are you going to be able to revive her with that though?
I don't know. I've literally got everything we could get from the crash site that was hers. I've got her, and yeah, we thought maybe we could do something with her later on. But you know more about magic. You might be able to help me with that. I don't know. But
okay.
But for now, I'm not sure. But yeah, she's dead, and I think these AIs have taken over her role. And have plans for us all. which is why I've been in contact. Which is why we've tried to be in contact with as many people as we can to try and get some kind of alliance going, to try and battle these guys. Because clearly we shouldn't be fighting each other. I don't think. I think this is now become apparent to us.
I feel as though the AIs are losing their grip and control over me.
Really?
Because my urges to kill you guys throughout the last few weeks have been extremely high. In fact, to the point where I made entire rooms dedicated to killing people.
Okay.
However, just recently, that all changed.
Oh, okay.
I finally finished up learning about the Eldritch and learning about the magic that I control. And the second I learned everything there is to know about this magic, I felt as though the urges to kill people were just gone. Now, I do have spikes of insanity here and there, but I've learned to control it better.
Good. Good.
Yeah, so I feel as though they have lost their grip on controlling me for the most part.
Well, that's a good thing. Well, in that case, then, that's maybe why they're becoming more and more desperate to sort of influence us in other ways, to try and divide us, to try and keep us apart. And I think this is why meeting you, I want to try and meet up with Tyser as well and chat and just try and explain the same things that we feel. See if we all have the same feelings. If we do, I think we need to somehow come together and try and put a stop to this once and for all, because I think it's becoming too much now. I think we've put up with enough, and I think we need to really work this out. And
I think we need to stop these AIs and get out of this experiment. There's nothing I hate more than being controlled. So
exactly, control is bad.
Yeah, I'd rather be on my own. Anyway, let's see your base. I looked around a little bit. Okay, I do know quite a bit of what goes on here. I know you have what appears to be some sort of care package delivery. I didn't know what exactly it did, but
well, no, this care package, we keep getting deliveries of little things like bits of iron, weapons, and they get brought down here by my receptionist Davis, the villager.
Oh, okay.
We've now moved to a secondary location.
Okay.
And we get these dropped in here. We literally have these deliveries come, and they're all these kind people just deliver stuff to us. It's really helpful, and it's helped us in our efforts to build this base, to get the turrets and get all the things that you destroyed. And get all those things going, and that's helped us get to the point we're actually up to. But recently, through here, which don't pretend. I'm not going to pretend this is a patch on what you're learning, but this is something that I've tried to just give ourselves a bit of protection by introducing some magic. I've also left the book that you left for me up there as well. I didn't know what to do with it. It was all confusing. It was written in strange tomes, and I didn't understand.
You won't. The thing is, just by reading the words, you don't understand, but it will get you on your way to learning some of my magic powers, because there are some things in this magic that you are going to need to know that will help us to escape this place. For one, this portable thing I use, where I can just walk through walls.
Oh wow!
That's probably.
Can anyone do that? Can I do that right now? Could I, if I went through that, would I be able to go through that, or would only magic?
You should be allowed to go through it once it's made. Here, try. You should be. Yeah. See.
That's so clever. I want to learn this. Teach me.
It's gonna take me a while. I'm still working on writing the book that will teach you. The book I already gave you was sort of a preparation to see if you could handle the levels of warp that it's gonna take. When you learn what I've learned, you will gain mass amounts of warp. And you may not necessarily be able to control it, but by reading that book, that should introduce your body to a little bit of warp at a time and slowly get you used to the feeling of having this magic presence. Now, we should probably go to my base now. Oh, I saw this. This was another thing I had a question. What is this?
Yeah.
Giant.
This was helping us make helping us make some plastic sheeting and various bits and bobs. It turns different materials into plastic, and it lets you make certain things with it, and we were making various items that needed the plastic.
Wow.
It's a confusing thing. If you punch it, you'll see it gets full of air, and and it starts to fill up, and and it just forges plastic sheeting. So it's a massive machine for a very, very small use, but it did us for what we needed at the time.
Yeah.
We were basically making a security station. This security station around the corner here.
Okay.
We were making these because we needed an early warning system if the AIs came. It was as soon as I found out about the AIs, that basically
were those messages I was receiving in my head every time I got near your base.
that probably was them. They do have this thing of contacting. This is why we've set up all this system over here. This is all these speakers. They're all here to broadcast the messages.
Yeah, I kept getting a message saying.
Got one in his head.
Yeah, I kept getting one that told me, "This is a turret-protected area. Please leave." Now I ignored the message, but it you know, I was surprised that you knew I was coming.
That's the thing. You see, we've set up all these security systems, but I'm wondering now how much of this is actually my own free will. Whether all these things we've set up we've been sort of forced down the path by the AIs to kind of keep a fight against each other going all this time.
See, that's another reason to teach you about the magic, because I felt the magic snap when I hit a certain point. So if I teach you partial bits of my magic, you may feel that disconnect from their control.
That sounds like we need to have a plan. I mean, Jimmy, I think is too far gone to be saved. But if I can be saved, then I think at least I might be able to spread some of my knowledge to him, and hopefully he'll able to be saved. Because, like I said, I feel like we've been controlled for far too long. It seems like we've been controlled for so long now that I'm just losing all connection with my own person, my own being.
Don't worry, I don't think the AI stand much of a chance. I have an aura around my base, so they can't even see what's inside of it anymore.
Ah, fantastic. Okay, well, I don't think we've got that luck here, so we need some wisdom from you.
Let's head to my base. Okay, stand next to me. I'm gonna teleport us to our base. Okay.
Ooh.
So kind of ready in 3.
Yep. Yes.
2, 1.
Okay. Wow.
There we go. Okay.
Wow.
So, welcome to my base. I'm sure you've been here. In fact, I know you've been here because I got your strawberry smoothie. When next time I get hungry, this is the first thing I'm having.
It's honestly, but just bear in mind, it is partly Dr. Alicia. So just when you drink it, please take a little time to think about the sacrifice she's given.
Okay.
And and just it's obviously her strawberry goodness.
Of course, will do.
Contributed.
Now I'm gonna go ahead and break these signs. Now there is a There we go. So perfect. So I'm sure. Do you know what this thing is I have in my hand?
No, it looks magical though.
It is a primal crusher. If you come this way, I'll just basically show you a gist of what it does. So it is everything in one. It is a sword. It is a pickaxe. It is an axe. It is a shovel. Best part though is watch this.
Oh, it's a hammer as well.
It will break a ton of things and it will give them to me. They fly to me.
That's part of it. Well, because see, this thing I've got in my hand is the same sort of thing. It's a pickaxe, a shovel, a sword, but it doesn't do that. It does not do that.
Yeah, it's very useful.
That is impressive.
I must say, it comes in handy, and the damage values on it are insane. It will do a lot.
Okay, well that's...
Oh, and it doesn't break. It can't break.
Ah, well, yeah. This doesn't break, but I have to keep recharging it, so it's it's not as good as that.
Okay, so let's come this way, and I'll show you a little bit. So these here were my first tests of the mirrors. Now I've fiddled with these in the past, but I'd never gotten a good system with them working. So I throw a thing in one mirror, it pops out the other. Pretty simple.
Oh, so you can leave that at someone's base, or if you go mining, and you can...
Well, if I go mining, I can have the other mirror on me, but I found an even better way. Handheld mirrors. I got a handheld mirror and connected it, so now I can bring this with me and send things wherever I go. As an example, if you come with me, I'll show you exactly how this works. You can ignore the lasers, they don't do anything. So basically... Okay, strawberry smoothie time.
Oh, quick, yeah, have it. Enjoy.
Oh, that was good. That was good.
Was it good?
It was
good, didn't it?
It was very good. Continuing forward, these here are not... So throughout the world, I'm sure you've seen some of these things floating around before, possibly. I
have seen these. These are Viz, aren't they? I think they're called Viz.
No, they're aura nodes. They're very hard to see. Okay. They are very hard to see without special equipment, which I have.
Of course.
They're very difficult to see, but I can see them clear as day, and they're probably very clear to see now that I have them energized.
Yeah, I can see them very clearly.
As an example, if you come back to my main room, I'll show you one that I've captured. It's an extra one, and it's actually what I like to call the perfect node. So if you come over here, like I can see that there's a node through the wall way up there. It gives me that ability. But right here, do you see the little dot here next to me?
No.
Look very closely. I'm standing right on top of it. If you look closely, do you see it?
Oh yes, I can. Yes.
Yeah, see, it's very hard to see. For me, I can see that clear as day.
Oh wow.
Let me see if I have some extra goggles lying around to give you. You'd be able to see them much easier. And that way, this whole place might actually become a little bit more easy for you to comprehend
it will open it
visualize.
into a new light.
It'll put it into a new light. It is a nice way to put it. If I have an extra pair, which I think I do, to be honest with you. I just don't know where I would put the extra pair of goggles of revealing.
I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it.
Here, I do have an extra Thaumonomicon. That'll come in handy for you later. So I
can I keep that?
Yeah, keep that. I have a bunch of them lying around because I always lose them.
Thank you.
So yeah, the Thaumonomicon
safe.
is the start to all magic, you could say. But no, goggles of revealing are very, very useful. They will actually teach you the basis of pretty much everything. There is Thaumcraft. They will allow you to see every aura node within a very far vicinity. They will allow you to control these aura nodes and everything. Like it is pretty crazy. What they can accomplish.
Maybe I can I make myself some of these? It's something I could make. When I have a lot. I don't know if you look, but I have a lot of stuff at my base.
You do. It is not something you could make in your current state. No, it is not. It is not that simple. I wish it were that simple. I wish it were that easy, but it is not. It isn't anything but. I don't know where they went. They were in one of these chests here, and I could just be missing the... Oh, I am missing them. They're right in front of me. Never mind.
Oh, cool.
I'm good. So these are the goggles of revealing. Go ahead and put those on.
Okay. Right, I'll take mine.
And then look at that aura node at what happens now.
Oh, wow. It's so clear now.
And now do you see the one floating in the way out there in the distance through the wall?
Yeah, up there. Yeah. I've noticed when I go near to it, I've got these things pop up above it. It says aura node. It says all the things that are in it. Air and Perditio and Ordo and Terra and Ignis and Aqua.
This is why it's a perfect node, because it has one of every primal aspect.
Oh, and this is all the... Oh, okay. So this is what all your magic is... This is what all your power is based upon.
Yes. Now, if you come over here, I'll show you what this does, these lasers. I'll try to explain it. Energized nodes are basically my power source. I use energized nodes, and what they do is they charge my wands. I put the wands in here, and they will get charged. Now, I use a color system. By adding red vis to this relay, I can actually make it connect to only red vis. I could turn this green if I wanted to, as an example with a earth shard. Now it would be green, and it would only take from this green shard. And right now it's taking from neither because it's fully charged, but it can take from both, and that's how I charge my wands and do the basis. Now, another thing you're going to need is a scanner, which I'll get you eventually as well. But really, it's not going to be necessary because I'm going to make a book that will give you everything you need.
Oh, so once I sit down with a cup of hot chocolate and I read the book,
you'll be good.
I will learn. I'll become powerful. What is this?
Yes. This here is how I did a lot of my smelting. Well, actually, this wasn't. A very simple version of this was how I did it early game. Once we were brought into this new area. But this is, I haven't used it in a while, but basically it smelts things and I get like 5 times ore output.
Wow, I thought me doubling my ores with a resto furnace and a thingy. What is it?
This is a focal manipulator.
I'm blown away by your magic. I can't even remember what I have at my base now. I'm blown away by everything you have.
This is a focal manipulator. Basically, it gives me the ability to upgrade my wand foci, which is how I do certain things. So as an example, my current wand foci is how I teleport through walls. So if I wanted to, as an example, put that one in here, I could upgrade it, and I could do it so it increases the duration of the effects. I could enlarge it so it's a bigger area that the focus is, and then I can also reduce the vis cost of casting these. Now, I haven't actually fiddled with this too much, as it's still new knowledge to me, but I'm learning more about it to hopefully get the maximum output.
I try to open this table and it says I'm missing research. I do not understand it clearly. I am not clever enough yet to understand what these things do.
You will, in time.
Okay.
The next thing is my hidden area, the area that the AIs cannot see.
Oh, okay. Oh, so they can see this part of the base, can they? At the moment, they can get in here, can they?
They can indeed see this area.
Okay.
But they can't see this. Come through here. Oh, the door is blocking us. How can I open the door? I cannot. Give me 1 minute. We'll have to go through over here.
Okay. Oh, my.
So this is my throne room. Why I built a throne room, I'm still unsure, but I have it nonetheless.
Well, this is the thing. So this is what the AIs do to you. This is what they do to you. They command you to do stuff, and this is what I've been saying all along, that I felt powerful inside the volcano that our base is in, and when I come out of it, it changes, and I reckon they do somehow change our thoughts, and this is what we need to stand up to them for, because it's not on anymore.
I'll start here.
Okay.
This is where everything comes from, the magic hand mirror. As an example, I'm going to throw 26 cobblestone through the mirror.
Okay.
And you see it popped out. And it will come out that mirror no matter where I am in the world, and everything I put through this mirror ends up in one of these chests down below.
Oh wow! So you've got some kind of system automate.
If you hit shift, you will come down. Yes, it's an automated system that will automatically bring stuff down here. You can see that most of it's coming to this chest. In fact, your turrets are there. Feel free to take those back.
Oh, can I take those back? Thank you. That's very nice of you.
Feel free in your yeah. So you can take anything in there.
Those.
We have quite a lot of
cool.
things in here. Your potato turret cannons in there as well, towards the bottom right. There's nothing else. It mostly goes into that chest for now.
Okay, that's cool. Thank you. I've got those back. That's good.
Yeah. So there you go. You can have those back. We can just float back up. So this over here, this is where I do a lot of my alchemic crucible work. I can combine things and they give me aspects. As an example, if I throw coal in here, because you have the goggles, you'll be able to see this. I throw coal in here, you can see it tells me what it gives me, Ignis and Potentia, which is the fish.
This is so clever.
So I get the Potentia, and because I'm not using it for anything, it's actually just going to turn into flux. But that's why these are here. By feeding these things, they will clean up all the excess flux that appears, so I don't have to worry about that.
I've heard that flux is bad. Flux is a bad thing.
Yes, there's flux hidden throughout the base in places that I can't reach, but I ignore it for now. Over here, behind the throne, is where I do all my infusions.
You see, I've seen one of these before. It feels like I've seen this before.
You probably have. I have my memories from the other worlds.
Yeah,
I've
seen something. I feel like I broke one of these before.
It wouldn't surprise me. But I can put things on top of it, combine things into one soul thing, and then I can use aspects and jars to go ahead and infuse aspects into certain objects and create. That's how I create a lot of the stuff here. Now, I do have stuff in the works behind both of these other carpet entrances, but I cannot show you yet as they're incomplete, and they may hurt you if I bring you through them.
Fine. I'm getting strange whispers in my head. I can feel strange whispers. I think reading that book that you gave me has started to turn me, started to give me powers that
is normal.
I'm feeling quite happy about.
Yes. When you hear the strange whispers, that is completely normal. 100% normal, in fact. The strange whispers are actually giving you knowledge. They're slowly increasing the amount of warp that you have, and will eventually get you so used to it that when you read the whole book, it will be nothing. The whispers do become more common, but you will also start to understand them.
Okay.
However,
I'm looking forward to it.
I should warn you, there is the risk of panic attacks.
Really?
Yes.
What do you mean?
Once in a while, I feel like things are watching me. I feel like there's a monster behind me about to grab me. Sometimes I'm in the sunlight, and the sunlight feels like it's burning my skin. Stuff like that.
I don't want that to happen.
It's your choice. Break the AIs or take a little risk with my magic.
Well, we've got to break the AIs, haven't we? We've got to do it, I suppose. Come on, I can force myself through this. I can push myself through this. Can I keep these? Can I keep these goggles?
Yes, you can keep. Feel free to keep them. I don't need them anymore. I have enough research where I can
put my helmet back on.
I'm gonna go ahead and say this tour is concluded. I have work to get done. Work that will make us both more powerful.
Okay. Well, all right then. Well, I'm gonna head back to my base then, and I suppose I will hopefully speak to you soon.
Yes.
We
will speak very soon because there's something I want to bring you into.
Right.
In the Thaumonomicon, when you open it, I'm sure you don't have too many tabs in your book.
I probably have 2 tabs. Oh no, there's basic. There's no, not many.
I'm sure you have. You do not have a tab called Eldrick, which is the darkest part of my knowledge.
No, I've got 9 tabs here at the moment. That's all.
Okay. Eldrick is the darkest part of that knowledge. I've learned to tap into many things in this world, and I discovered a universe that doesn't actually exist with our own.
Right.
And I'm going to bring you there, to the Eldrick dimension.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I had to let you know beforehand because...
Okay. I'm a little worried, but I'm going to go with it. I'm trusting you. I'm putting my faith in
It is called the Outer Lands. You can trust me. I've gone there multiple times, and I've killed multiple bosses while I was there.
Okay. Well, I will trust you. I'll tell you what then. I'm going to go. I'm going to head back to my base. I can get out this way, I think.
Yes, fly up that way. There's a little exit.
Yeah,
Watch
so,
out for the flux up there. I do see some flux.
Okay, I'll be careful. But yeah, thank you, and we'll be in touch. We'll be in touch soon. I'll meet up with Tyser and Chatch and everyone, and we'll explain what's going on if that's okay with you.
Yes, that's fine. We'll meet up with them and we'll get them on board.
Good. Okay. Right. Well, I'll see you soon. Bye.
Later.
Bye.